What's up guys, Nils here and welcome back to another video. So yesterday we crafted this shiny papa right here next to me and he's level 176 now, but luckily for us when I was hatching all of these shiny mythicals, I ended up getting him already with a tank passive, which means we didn't have to spend a single shard besides the 20 to craft him. So this guy pretty much done. Like, tank is a very good passive to roll it away for something better, and it's not like this is a like divine shiny or shiny secret unit, so you kind of want to go for the biz. So this passive is completely fine for now, but at the same time we have a whole bunch of these flaming hots right here. We actually have 12 of these, so we might as well use the rest of the shards that we have to try and get a good passive on a second one. Like, I pretty much need him anyway for my backup team. I need one more unit. Let's go ahead here and press equip best, and you see here, like, these four are basically in the main lineup, and then I have these two that I can get rid of. Obviously Boros is gonna go, this one is gonna stay because of the tactical, so this is gonna be strictly solid gold unit from now on. But anyway, if we take a look at our situation right now, we have 129 shards, which means we can spend 110 or 109 rather on rerolls, which would translate over to a whole bunch of rerolls because we need 20 just to craft. So we're gonna go ahead over and see if we can get something good on our second crafted papa. But the important thing in this picture, guys, and I would really like to divert your attention there, are the lucky shards. I've managed to farm 153 shards, which means that soon enough we are gonna be able to reroll passives on our Mewtwo. I am probably gonna do it tomorrow, not today, we'll see. But yeah, hopefully this time around we're gonna get something good, because like Mewtwo is flat out the best unit that we have and the best unit in the game, quite frankly. So if we manage to get a really good passive on him, like, you can easily just get up to 40-50 billion TPC just from the passive on the Mewtwo, because I think our Mewtwo right now gives us 120 billion TPC just by himself. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, let's head over to Hero University. Right here, let's unequip everything just so we can actually see something. And before we craft, we are gonna reroll first, because remember guys, if you craft a shiny craftable unit, it takes 7 shards to reroll. Just show you here. So you see, shiny craftables cost 7 shards each reroll. That is not so much efficient. What you can do instead is you can just reroll on one of your components and you can just craft right after. You see we have plenty of non-passives units, so we can safely do that. And let's grab this one since it's the most useless one, the strong one. So we're going to be rerolling this guy right here, and let's begin. Dude, imagine if I get costly on the first go. That would be crazy. Genius too. Honestly, I don't know. I saw Trademark's list the other day and he put the tactical on S. I will still put tactical on S+, but yeah. Dude, no way. Okay. That's a collector 3. Boys, we have another collector 3 in our lineup. We are gonna put him on the side and we are gonna go ahead and reroll this collector 1 then. So, reroll this one. Imagine if we get another collector 3. How cringe would that be? Just 2 collector 3s out of nowhere. But I'm pretty satisfied with a collector 3, which means our collector team is gonna be even stronger now, and we can just like put even more rooms on our farming. When we farm, we don't have to switch units that early, and I'm pretty sure if I level this guy up, we can go all the way up to room 84 without a single unit swapped out. But yeah, these shiny mythicals are pretty hard to level. Like, basically the better the unit is, the harder it becomes to level it up, right? This is something that maybe some of you guys are not aware of. But yeah, that's kind of how it works. For example, like a normal crafted is much easier to level than a shiny craftable. Tiny. Imagine if we get a tiny. I would actually like to keep it just to see how it is. Plus, I think tiny looks really cool, right? I don't know if you guys like it, but I think tiny looks really cool. Ghostly definitely looks the best out of any passive visually, but tiny is also pretty cool. That's a pretty funny touch to it, I think. Strong 3? No. Strong 3 would be pretty decent, I think. We could have kept it easily and just did both of the craftables at once now. But we'll see. Dude, don't tease me like that, man. Don't tease me like that. I need just a little bit more to land on it. Tac 3? Oh, no. Tactical 1. That is unfortunate. Alright, let's go ahead and roll again. Come on, just give us something good. Now, how poke would it be if we actually get something good now and then we can craft 2? Oh, so close. So close, but so far, dude. So close, but so far. Tactical would be actually crazy to get. Just imagine if we get a tactical 3 on this guy, right? We were gonna put everything in regards of XP into him. He would be insanely OP of a unit. And 49, we still have a couple of rerolls to go through. Let's attack 1. And we have 5 more rerolls to burn through at this point. They also changed this icon. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the icon was different at the start. It was basically like a ray of flashes. Oh. Dude, how close was that? That was even closer. In reality, it's not closer. Like the game has already decided on the passive, but on the tooltip, it's like it just gets closer and closer, just to tease you and like make you just throw some Robux in. Okay, so this is our last reroll for now, guys, and hopefully we get something good out of it. And no, we're gonna get Genius 1. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get anything good, but I think we're gonna go ahead and craft this one instead of the other one, since there's kind of no point to craft a bad unit. So let's go over here to Land of Alchemy, and we're gonna unlock 3, 4, 5. Throw them in the machine right here, and definitely a win of a video, guys. I'm very satisfied with this. Doesn't matter if we didn't really get a damage passive, like our lineup is pretty solid anyway. And yeah, just adding this collector to our lineup, I am much too satisfied with that. Let's go ahead and label him with a hashtag right here, and I'm gonna do this one. So this guy has to go now, and let me just level him up real quick a little bit, guys. Let's see how much better our unit looks now, like as a whole team with the collectors. But I'm pretty sure with this team now with 2 shiny craftables and these 2 craftables from not so much outdated areas. So we have like the last area, we have the second to last and the third to last area. Like these 5 collectors, insanely good. So our collector lineup should look pretty damn strong. But anyway, I will catch you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I'm back here and I have leveled up a little bit here on our collector. I actually used an XP boost and the luck boost just to speed things up a little bit, and I got him up to level 174, 67 billion damage. Definitely very strong. Now he has 3 more levels than the blindfold, but the blindfold is also 5 areas outdated, so you kind of see the damage like difference, 30 billion. And let's go ahead and equip like actually our entire collector lineup. Let's see what we can do now in terms of numbers here. So 27 billion DPC, and let's be honest, it's mostly primarily to those 2 units. Like if we just hit unequip all and equip these 2, it should be around 23 billion maybe. Yeah, maybe not. Wait, 16 billion, alright. Maybe I exaggerated a little bit, but yeah, like these 2 units alone give us 16 billion, and I'm actually really curious to see how far we can go strictly with just this collector lineup without any interference from our OP units. So let's head over to the time trial. It should be just about to start. Alright guys, about 15 minutes later, with a little bit of farming, we are over to room 76 right now, and as you can see on the right side in my bag, I have currently 144 time trial shards. And honestly, if you put this into perspective with my team about a week ago, it's literally day and night. So about a week ago, for those of you who remember, we did the Gojo passive rerolls, and we got a shiny craftable Gojo with collector 3. And ever since then, the update came out with alchemy. We also crafted these new units, and our team just got so much stronger. And I went to the point where I basically was using 6 collectors until room 60, and then I started swapping. And what that basically meant is, obviously, even if you just swap one, it's not that big of a deal, but you definitely get less shards. So I went from getting 120 to 150 at best shards to basically getting 160 to my personal record of 200 shards at this point. So you can already tell that there is a massive difference on just upgrading these guys, and obviously getting the shiny craftables helps a lot. But we're currently in room 78. It starts getting a little bit slow, but definitely nowhere near struggling or anything. Now 3:45 means that we have just enough time to get through, even if we've had another room, although this is the last room for this thing. So right after this one, obviously things are gonna get much harder, so we're definitely gonna throw in one of our good fighters. But let's go ahead and clean up. Now this run was a little bit on the unlucky side. We have 149 shards. You would say 150 after this room. And yeah, usually I have 160, maybe a little bit more even sometimes if I'm lucky. So this run was definitely not one of the lucky ones. However, I think we're gonna end up with 160 shards plus by the end of this run. So let's see how we're looking at the end of this. Alright, so we're over here at the end. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to get over to room 93 for just about 5 trillion HP. Although that might have been my mistake because I created a little bit on room 90. I tried to solid gold it, so yeah, definitely my bad on that one. But what really interests us here is to see the shards, and you see 176 shards. So definitely a huge upgrade in terms of a collector lineup, and I'm really happy we're actually pulling out these collectors. Like, they're really doing wonders for us. They're really adding up a lot. And like, if you guys don't realize how big that is, just think of it like this, right? Averaging 40 more shards per run than I previously did means, if we go ahead over here to the time trial vendor, so 40 shards equals to 1 luck boost or XP boost. Usually luck boost, right, is what you would go with. And every 2 time trials that you would do, which means 1 hour, you would get 1 extra raid ticket. Like, just think of it, right? It's pretty crazy. And yeah, if you wanted to translate it over to a bigger scale, every 10 time trials, which would be every 5 hours basically of playing time, would be 1 extra super luck. But yeah, 40, it honestly adds up, and it does like big differences. But anyway, that was pretty much for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. This was another W video for passives. Now, for those of you who are maybe a little bit newer to the game, it doesn't matter if we didn't get a damage passive. Collector is really important, and especially the way that the game has shifted in terms of direction importance. Like, ever since Direb added the time trial shop, and more so with max opens and defense tokens, like 500 shards for each defense token. It is a little bit a lot in my opinion. Should be nerfed to 350, but yeah. It is really important, and honestly, it is the most important thing in the game right now to farm shards. Like, yen will eventually come. You can just AFK overnight to farm yen when you're not playing the game, but shards are really important, and I would say they're even more important than yen. Because after a certain point where you get strong enough, yen just comes by default, right? Especially if you go on a 2-0 or 3-0 and you farm, you are gonna farm so much yen, so that's not really a thing. But yeah, in that regard, Collector 3, definitely a win in terms of spinning passives today. I'm very happy with that, very satisfied. As always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to click that like and subscribe button down below. It helps me out a lot. And make sure to click the notification bell as well to not miss any of the future uploads. And until the next one, take care.